Correct. Why is it taking off? Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, I can see your screen.
Yes, I can see it.
Thank you so much. Messi Richard. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to our brand partners in Southern Africa. Good evening to our brand partners in Nigeria. Good evening to our global brand partners who have joined us on this call. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome to PartnerCo. When you get off this call, remember to thank the person that invited you to this call, because this is an amazing opportunity of a lifetime that the person who invited you has shared with you. One of the reasons why the person has invited you to join us on this call is that you're being invited to join a company that is a global company. You're being invited to join PartnerCo. When you join PartnerCo, you join a global community of successful entrepreneurs, wellness enthusiasts, united by a shared mission of helping people around the world achieve, one, the body that you love, a lifestyle that you desire, and a business that you would grow to love. So imagine getting paid for helping people achieve a lifestyle that they desire, a body that they crave for, and a business that they will grow to love. Just like every brand partner on this call has grown to love our business. So if you're joining us for the first time, this is for you. Now, what is our company? Our company is a global company, as mentioned, PartnerCo. We're led by great men of excellence. We have as our Chief Executive Officer, Darren Zobrix. We also have leading with value, John Wasworth, our Chief Brand Partner Officer. What is unique and beautiful about these men? These are men who have reshaped their lives. These are men who have transformed their lives in areas such as their wellness, their health. They've transformed their health tremendously. You need to get on another call with us where we talk about onboarding. We'll tell you how this men has transformed their health. They've also transformed businesses. These are men who love to help people. So helping people is their passion, which is why they are leading our great company with excellence. And they are inviting you and all of your contacts to partner with us in order to live healthier and more fulfilling lives. You are in great hands with these men leading us. Now, what are the values that we talk about? The values that we live by: true partnership. As our name implies, PartnerCo. We believe in true partnership with our brand partners. We prioritize our brand partners' success, knowing that if we serve you well, our success is guaranteed. Two, we provide you with real products and real results. We deliver high quality science-backed products that provide real and measurable results. These are results that have been proven by science, and we have evidence to back them all. We also provide you with transformative opportunity. We empower others with our products, tools, and resources that you need to transform your health, finances, and freedom. Four, we operate with operational excellence. Nothing short of excellence. Quality, quality, quality. We consistently operate with excellence, ensuring the highest quality in all of our business operations. And we expect the same from our brand partners who are in the field. Five, positive impact. We inspire people to reach their greatest potential. What do you desire to become? What's your dream? What's your why? Why are you on this call? Why do you want to partner with us? Because at the end of the day, it is your why that will become an innate drive to help you achieve your goals in partnership with us. We ensure and require that we operate with honesty, integrity, and kindness always. We are built to last. On this call with me, I have brand partners spanning from over 20 or more years, and brand partners who have just joined today. So this company, we believe in building a legacy business that stands the test of time. And this can be shared with future generations. This is the company that you want to leave for your future generation. So here we are, helping you live your dream, providing you, if you're a mother, the freedom to be able to build your family, the freedom to live your dream. So you have an 8 to 5 job. Here is a business opportunity that provides you the freedom to live your dream. I know we all have dreams. We have so many things we would love to do, but we do not have the time to do it. Now, here is a company that gives you that time to live your dream. Is it a body you desire, a supermodel body, a healthy body? Here is a company that will provide you with that opportunity. Financial stability, financial freedom, and we are a community of friends. I've got on this call Yolande, who is one of our partner council in South Africa. She always talks about the fact that our company provides opportunity to meet friends, strangers, yes, strangers first, who turn into friends, and then these friends turn into family. Amazing opportunity. And also we provide you with luxury experience such as that which is now available, the promotion for Sun City that is currently running. We would also talk about that at the end of this call. So we are your one-stop partner, your wellness partner, your business partner, your lifestyle partner. We believe that together we are better. We can do without each other. So it's a partnership, better together. Now, this is the partnership that makes all the difference. Amazing. So this is for our new brand partners on the call and for our brand partners already on the call, just to reiterate some of the amazing benefits that comes with partnering with PartnerCo. All right, so today we're talking about building a successful partnership with PartnerCo. And in relation to that, we're talking about the POWERLINE and the PAYLINE. Very, very important. In order to build a successful partnership with PartnerCo in African region, it is important that you understand your POWERLINE and your PAYLINE. Important information. All right, so let's look at the POWERLINE and the PAYLINE. An important information to take note of is that the POWERLINE and the PAYLINE is tied to your base commission. Remember that in the last 2 weeks, we talked about retail profit and first order bonus, Show Me the Money series. Today, we're talking about the PAYLINE and the POWERLINE. We've just singled that out of the base commission because it's a very important information we want you to understand. Remember that knowledge empowers. All right, so let's look at the POWERLINE. What is your POWERLINE? Your POWERLINE is the line with the most volume. So you have a binary structure. The line with the most volume is your POWERLINE. So you have a multi-line structure. Some brand partners start with 2 lines, some just start with 4, 5 lines. So in the case where you have 4 lines, the line with the most volume is your POWERLINE. The highest volume, that is your POWERLINE. That is your POWERLINE, the line with the highest volume. So when you look at your lines, your volume, just go to the line that has the highest volume. That is your POWERLINE. Your POWERLINE is equal to or more than your PAYLINE. So your POWERLINE, you can have 4 lines, for example, and all the lines are 1,000 PV. 1 line there is your POWERLINE. In that case, in that instance, your POWERLINE is equal to your PAYLINE. So you have 2 lines, and both lines are 1,000 PV. The line that has 1,000 and the other one has 1,000. In this case, 1,000 is your highest volume. for both lines. So one of those lines is your power line. But if you have 1,000 on one line and you have another line with 1,200 or 1,500, the line with the highest volume, so the 1,200 or 1,500 becomes your power line. So your power line in some instances can be equal to your pay line. In other instances, it might be more than your pay line. That's what that first line means. And I've just shown some instances. Now, carryover volume from your power line allows you more ease at building your pay line. So you want to ensure that you have carryover volume in your power line. I have some amazing leaders on this call and some great brand partners who have built their power line over the years. So when there is a promotion ongoing that is tied to the power line and the pay line, it allows you to just start building your pay line because you already have volume in your power line. So you should try all that you can. Take note of your power line and try not to lose those carryover volume. Because in the instance where you have promotions and you're trying to work towards those promotions tied to your pay line, then you will not need to start building a power line because you have a power line already. You have carryover volume. You would now need to focus on building a pay line. So how do you ensure that you do not lose your power line carryover volume? You need to stay on subscription. You need to stay on subscription to ensure that you do not lose your carryover volume. The third one is there is no pay line without a power line. So you can't have a pay line without a power line. To say you have a pay line, that means you have a power line that is equal to that pay line or more than that pay line. So if we say that you need 2,000 PV in your pay line volume to reach your next title, then you quickly understand that I must have a power line equal to that pay line or more. But if you have carryover volume already in your organization that you haven't lose because you're always on subscription, then in this case, you just need to focus on getting your pay line. So this is to reiterate to our brand partners across Africa that it's important for us to stay on subscription so that we do not lose that carryover volume on the power line. So today, I encourage you to start building your pay line and also start building your power line. If you have not been on auto subscription and you have allowed those volume, those little volumes that you carry over, you just allow them to lose them because you're not on subscription. Please stay on subscription and start building your power line today. So let's talk about the pay line. The pay line is all lines with lesser volume. Remember, we just talked about the power line. The line with the highest volume. The line with the most volume is the power line. The pay line is therefore all other lines with the lesser volume, which means that the pay line can be more than one. The power line is only one. Remember, I said the power line is the line with the most volume. I didn't say line. So therefore, the pay line is the lines, all other lines with lesser volume. If you have 3 lines, you have 4 lines, all other lines with lesser volume. Now that you have identified that the power line is the line with the most volume, then all other lines with lesser volume becomes your pay line. Now, there is no limit to the number of lines you can have. There is no limit. Your pay line volume determines your base commission earnings. Remember that I mentioned earlier on this call that your pay line and power line is tied to your base commission. When we talk about pay line and power line, we're talking about base commission. So in order for you to earn base commission, your pay line is where you earn that base commission. So you earn 10% of the volume in your base commission every week, and that comes from your pay line. Take note that you cannot have a pay line without a power line. I mentioned that earlier. So your pay line volumes determines also your title advancement. Your pay line volume determines your title advancement. In order for you to title advance, I'll show you the title slide as we go forward. You'll see that in the title slide, it mentions PLV, pay line volume. Your base commission earnings determines your title advancement bonus earnings. So whatever you earn in your base commission, that will determine your title advancement bonus earning. Remember that the title advancement has a bonus that you get, 25% of your base commission. That's your title advancement earning. Also very important, I like brand partners to take note of this because I've had leaders reach out to me about this question. Only 50% of new volume counts towards the pay line earnings. So take, for instance, this week, Bridget had already 1,000 in her power line. And then she enrolled 6 ultimate pack. Ultimate pack has 200 PV. Ultimate pack has 200 PV. So 200 times 6, that would give us 1, 2. But because they are all new brand partners, only 50% of that volume will count towards our pay line and base commission. So 50% of 1,200, she would now receive 10% of 600 and not 1,200. Please take note of that. So that way it helps you know the volume coming into your pay line. Now, extra volumes from personal and customer volume are balanced between your pay lines. Extra volumes from your own subscription. So Bridget, for example, did subscription for that week, 100 PV. Remember that the minimum subscription for Africa is 20 PV. The system has been configured to take only 20 from that 100 PV that Bridget did for a subscription. All right, so 80% is balanced, 80 PV to say is balanced between the pay lines. At the end, so you might not see it during the week when the activities are still ongoing, but at the end of that commission week, it balances it. This algorithm allows for the system to pay you your profits in the highest way. So what does it do for you? It allows for all your points to balance during the week. And now the system determines which of the pay lines need for this volume to go into so that you can maximize your profitability. That's why it does that at the end of the commission week to maximize your pay. All right, so let's talk about auto delivery. Because when we talk about the power line and the pay line, we cannot but talk about auto delivery. Now, what is the auto delivery or subscription? It's an option that basically acts as a monthly debit order, which auto replenishes your stock for you every 4 weeks. And then subsequently, it unlocks further discounted rates on your favorite PartnerCo products. When you're on subscription, you're able to save your lifestyle dollars. It allows you to subscribe and save discounts. It also gives you exclusive offers that might be available to those who are on auto delivery. This is tied to loyalty. It also increases your commission eligibility. So in this case, you never have to worry about losing your commission. Because when you have activities ongoing, team building activities, say in the instance where we just talked about Bridget's activity for the week, and she's not active that week, what happens? She loses a commission. I've had brand partners reach out to me and say, I saw my commission and then later I saw minus. What happened? Sometimes you're not on auto delivery. and you've done all of those activity and forgotten to do your subscription, or if you're not on subscription, you manually do this yourself. Sometimes you can forget. So that's what auto delivery does. Just takes away the trouble for you to have to worry about when is my subscription expiring, what dates do I need to do that. Auto delivery does all of that for you. Just subscribe, and then it will just do all of that for you. It will ensure that you are commission eligible each time that each week, each month, each for 4 weeks, you're commission eligible to earn all of those amazing commission that comes from all of your hard-earned activities on the field. I wouldn't want any of our brand partners to lose their commission. I know how some have reached out to me pained that they lose their commission because they weren't on auto delivery or didn't remember to subscribe as at when due, and so they lost their commission. The auto delivery also allows for VIP trips and experiences. It allows you to be eligible for all of these trips. So many of these trips are coming up for Africa. It also allows early access to new products. We want to give first to our brand partners who are on auto delivery, early access to new products that would come out in our company. Also, convenience. I mentioned convenience. So you don't need to worry about it. There are so many things clamoring for your attention. So allow auto delivery to take care of this aspect of your life. You also get the lowest possible pricing when you're on auto delivery. Your carryover PV on POWERLINE, you do not have to worry about that. You do not have to worry about losing your carryover volume on your POWERLINE when you are commission eligible, when you're on auto delivery, when you have subscribed. You do not have to worry about losing that volume. Other benefits that come to you from auto delivery: staying qualified is guaranteed. It ensures that your carryover volume is truly carried over on your POWERLINE. Title advancement is made easier too. Your savings bonus is saved, because for you to continue to save, to ensure that you don't lose your saving bonus when you start earning and aiming for that $10,000, you need to ensure that you're commission eligible so that you don't lose that too. And that is tied to your subscription and auto delivery. Also, qualifications for trips and other incentives are tied to your PAYLINE. It's easier to achieve when you're on auto delivery. It's the fastest way for you to build, earn, and grow. Okay, so let's look at what I've just shared in those few slides earlier. Your POWERLINE and PAYLINE. Let's take a recap. Now, sales from your team accumulates throughout the week. The week started on Saturday. A lot of activities are going on in your team. Sales from your team members, they accumulate throughout the week from Saturday to Friday. Now, the line with the most volume is your POWERLINE once again. The line with the highest volume is your POWERLINE. All other lines are called PAYLINEs. Once again, there is no limit to how many lines that you can build. Now, let's take, for instance, here. This here, I still see Bridget on my screen. So this here is Bridget. So Bridget has enrolled a brand partner 1, brand partner 2, and 3. Brand partner 1 has activated on 200 PV. Brand partner 2 is activated on 200 PV, and brand partner 3 here has activated on 100 PV. Now, brand partner 1 has also sponsored some people in their team. So there's activity ongoing in brand partner 1's organization. There are 3 brand partners that have come in, 200 PV here, 200 PV, 200 PV. So they've all come in with ultimate pack. Now in brand partner 2, has successfully enrolled a brand partner on ultimate pack 2, that's 200 PV. Brand partner 3, who is on 100 PV, has successfully enrolled 2 brand partners on 50 PV each. If you look at this, now we would say that line 1 for Bridget here, let's take Bridget, is the power line because it has the highest volume, 800, 200, 200, 200, 200, that's 800. Line 2 has 2 activities there, and each of that activity brand partner that came in on 200 PV ultimate pack. That's 2 times 2, that's 400 PV. Line 3 has 100 PV for brand partner 3, and then brand partner 3 brought in 2 other brand partners on 500 PV each. That's a total of 200 PV. So line 1 becomes the power line because it is the line with the most volume. Line 2 and 3 are the pay lines because the pay line is all other lines with lesser volume when compared to the power line. So what happens in this instance is Bridget here, at the end of this week, if this is all of the activity in our organization, will get 10% of the total pay line volume, which is the total pay line volume is 400 plus 200, that's 600 in total. So she would get 10% because that is the base commission payout, 10% of the total pay line volume. So you earn 10% of the volume in your pay line in base commission every week. Every week you earn 10%. All right? So each pay line can pay up to $2,000 each week. There is no limit to the number of lines that you can build. Your personal sponsor sales pay you first order bonus and base commission. First order bonus, we talked about it the other time. When you personally sponsor someone, for example, 200 PV, you get 35% of that. And then 50% of that volume also counts towards your base commission. In this instance here, there is no carryover. So there's 200 carryover. In the pay line, you always exhaust your pay line within that commission week. Your pay line, you are always paid out. There is no carryover on your pay line. There is only carryover on your power line. It is your power line that has the carryover. Here, there is no carryover for your pay line. The system would always pay you the total of your pay line, 10% of all of the volume in your pay line. And it's impossible to have a carryover in your pay line because your power line has the highest volume. And then your pay line is the lines with the lesser volume. So the system pays you on that line, and all volume left over in your power line will be carried over to the next week. Carried over volume adds to the new volume to calculate, for your base commission. So all volume that you carry over from previous week will be carried over to the next week, and then you can continue building. Your power line does not stay constant. So for example, say in this case now, you have a carryover here from your power line, which was line 1. And then next week, you have more activities in line 2. And line 2 ends up generating 2,000, while line 1 generates 1,000. And line 3 generates 600. You will notice now that line 2 has now become your carryover line, your power line. So line 2 now becomes your power line. Now, there are some brand partners who have built a massive power line, and have been able to maintain that power line for a long time. So that's dependent on how you started building at the beginning. At the beginning, when activities start in your organization, a lot of people have a lot of activities in one particular line. So they're just enrolling, and so they ensure that they stay on commission on auto delivery going forward. So say you started your organization, and that week you enrolled a lot of persons, and you had 10,000 on one line, and you had other lines 1,000. It will take a while for you to exhaust that particular power line. So I see a lot of brand partners when I look in the system that have that kind of structure in their organization, and they've been able to stay on auto delivery over the weeks, months, and years, and that power line has been constant for them. So your base commission are 10% of the volume generated from all your pay lines, up to $2,000 per line per week. So if you have 10 lines as your pay line, you can earn up to $2,000 per line per week. The question is, how deep and how wide are you building your organization? Your earning potential is in your hands. You are the captain of that particular destiny. How do you want to build? Do you want to be earning $2,000 per line per week? If that is your dream, it is achievable with PartnerCo. So any remaining difference is carried over to the next commission period. So whatever is left in your power line is usually carried over to the next commission period. When we talk about this base commission or pay line and power line, we cannot but talk about auto balancing. Very important. Remember when I talked about pay line, I said that the volume that comes to you from your personal and customer orders, these extra volumes are balanced between your pay lines to maximize your pay. That means that you can earn retail and base commission on the same volume. You do not have to worry about auto balance. It is automatically done for you. There is already an algorithm that is in the system that allows that to be done for you. So what happens with auto balancing once again? When you have more than the minimum sales threshold from your personal and customer orders, we balance the extra volume between your lines to maximize your pay. The minimum sales threshold PV for Africa is 20 PV. If you have more than that from your personal volume or your customer orders, the system will auto balance it for you at the end of the commission period. So when you're looking in your office at your volume, you will see a note there that says that your personal and customer orders will be auto balanced at the end of the commission period. So it does that to help maximize your payouts. All right, so how is the pay line tied to your title bonus? Let's first look at the slide for Nigeria. The next slide is for Southern Africa. So say in that instance, the first slide where we looked at, where we say the power line had 800, the total pay line had 600. So a new brand partner joins the company and had that activity for their first week, for example. So they had a total 600 in their pay line, and in their power line, they have 800. They have title advanced automatically to a supervisor because the pay line was 600 PV, and the required PV for a supervisor is 500. So automatically they advanced to a supervisor. And what do they earn in Naira in their base commission? They earn 20,000 Naira in their base commission. If they add that activity, 800 on the power line and a total of 600 on the pay line. What do they now earn in addition? they earn an extra 5,000, which is 25% of the base commission. So 25% of 20,000 naira in this instance will give you 5,000 naira. That is excluding the retail profits they would make or the first order bonus they would also make from that particular activity. All right, so these are the volume, PAYLINE volume required for your title advancement. PAYLINE volume. So when you see this as your PAYLINE volume, you must remember that your PAYLINE is equal to your POWERLINE if your POWERLINE and your PAYLINE is the same volume. So if you have 1,000, in that instance, your PAYLINE is equal to your POWERLINE. But for you to have a PAYLINE, you must have a POWERLINE. So when it says that you require 200 here, that means your POWERLINE must be equal to this PAYLINE or more. If you require 500 here in your PAYLINE, that means your POWERLINE must be equal to this 500 or more. In the instance that we shared in the slides earlier, where the POWERLINE was 800 and the PAYLINE was 600, you can see that the POWERLINE is more than the PAYLINE. So whatever you need in your PAYLINE, remember that the POWERLINE must be equal to that or more. So it's very important that you take note of this information. So you look at your dashboard. Some brand partners have reached out to me during the course of last week and today about the dashboard that is showing the total number of volume, PAYLINE volume that is required for your next title advancement. So say, for example, you're currently a manager aiming for a director. So you're a manager aiming for a director. So you need a total of 2,000 on your PAYLINE. In order for you to have this 2,000 on your PAYLINE, you must also have a POWERLINE that is equivalent to that PAYLINE or more. So it is more beneficial to always ensure that you don't lose your carryover volume, because that means you need to start building your POWERLINE from the scratch while at the same time building your PAYLINE. So if there's anything you should take away from this call tonight, is to ensure that you do not lose your carryover volume from your POWERLINE, because it helps you to build when you're title advancing or qualifying for trips or promotions that are tied to the PAYLINE easily. Else you would need to start building the two lines at the same time. Now, amazing opportunity right here for the South Africa Sun City trip is that you require 1,500 personally sponsored volume to achieve that. It can be on any lines because we didn't specify whether it's the POWERLINE or the PAYLINE. But I would advise that in order to better strategize, so you're bringing in 1,500 into your organization, why not work to maximize this opportunity? Ensure that you place this volume strategically so that you would also use this opportunity to title advance. So for example, you're already a manager, and in order to move to a director, you need 2,000 on your PAYLINE. You can use this opportunity to better strategize. If you already have a POWERLINE and you're always on subscription, that's much easier for you. But if not, you probably need to build from the scratch. Definitely need to build from the scratch. Build your POWERLINE and build your PAYLINE at the same time. Now, if you are a supervisor and you're using this opportunity to qualify for the South African trip, you can use this opportunity right now to build your PAYLINE and also title advance. Take note that the trip does not require anything from your PAYLINE. You're just using this opportunity to better strategize. and to also ensure that you maximize your earning potential. So if you, for example, you're a supervisor, you need 1,000 to move to the next title, which is a manager. What do? Ensure that you strategically place the volume, the 1,500 coming into your organization. So you want to place 1,000 on one line, place 500 on the other line, and then see what you can do to up your game and add another 500. That way you have 1,000 here, 1,000 in line 2, 1,000 in line 1, and then you use that opportunity to title advance whilst also qualifying for the trip. Awesome strategy there. All right, for our brand partners in Southern Africa, so here is your PAYLINE if you need to title advance. For team lead, here's the base commission that you earn. 300 Rand if you are on team lead. If we use the same example in the slides before now, which is 800 on the POWERLINE and 600 on all the PAYLINEs. In this instance, that brand partner would earn 750 because they've titled advance to supervisor. They had 600 on their PAYLINE, and it is for title advancement to supervisor, you only require 500 and you had 600. Amazing that you will be paid 10% of the total 600, but only 500 will count towards your title advancement, and you would earn 750 rands, and then your title bonus for that activity would be 25% of this 750 rand, which will give you this 187.5 rand. All right, so these are the slides for title advancement. It is tied to your PAYLINE volume. Please take note of that information. Don't forget that our qualifying period remains Saturday to Friday. 12 a.m. Saturday to 11:59 p.m. Friday. 12 a.m. Saturday to 11:59 p.m. Friday. It is a weekly commission plan. For all our brand partners or prospects on this call, if you've just been invited, today is your first time, we pay out on a weekly basis. Subscription runs on Saturday, commission runs on Tuesday, and are paid on Friday for the previous week activity. Take note of your color week when you join our organization. It helps you to be able to know when to be on subscription. Each brand partner has their color week. All right, so what week are we currently on right now? We are currently in week 37. Our business calendar has been segregated into 4 colors. All right, we have purple, we have green, we have blue, we have red. So for this week, we're currently in week 38. It's a purple week. Week 38 started on the 16th of September, and it will close on the 22nd of September. We're currently in week 37, right here. Week 38, sorry, started on the 16th of September, and it will end on the 22nd of September. Today is 18th of September. You see 18th right here. Why is 18th here? 18 is right here because today you have what we call back order. Every Monday, we call it back order Monday. So it allows you to back order your activity. So say, for example, you had some activity that went out last week. Team building activities, you enrolled, some of your brand partners were on subscriptions, did a lot of activities, and you, who is not on auto delivery, you manually do your subscription, forgot to do your subscription. Now, here is an opportunity for you to reach out to corporates and have us do the subscription and back order it to last week for you. Or you want to make some adjustments in some of your activities here is an opportunity for us to back order for you and back order the dates to last previous week activity. So today, Monday, it's allowed for you to reach out to corporate and do those adjustments so that you don't lose your commission. Awesome opportunity for you to do that. So we will allow for some questions and answer section just to get clarity from our brand partners. You can unmute and ask your questions if you have any. Okay.
Thank you so much, Blessing. What an amazing, amazing Zoom explaining the power and the pay line. And it's so interesting, especially when you're actively building your business. Thank you so much for your time to share that with us and the knowledge behind tonight's Zoom. We really appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Yolande. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, there are no more questions. Let's look at the South African Sun City event. Let's quickly have a recap on that. Give me a few minutes as I pull up the slides for that. Okay, just a few. All right. Let me share my screen quickly. Okay, so this is the Sun City, the Beyond event happening in Sun City from the 17th to 19th of November 2023. Currently, right now, we have the promotion ongoing, which started on the 9th of September and will close on October 30th. It's a PartnerCo Africa celebration at Sun City. Are you ready to take your journey beyond with us? We're excited to offer an incredible opportunity for our dedicated brand partners to join us on an unforgettable adventure. So are you excited to take your business to the next level with us? Here is an opportunity to do so. I know that the brand partners in Nigeria will say it's not an all expense paid trip. But I've had brand partners in Nigeria also reach out to me and say, hey, we're just joining the business. We haven't generated enough volume to be able to do that. So we're excited to all be able to go and just go have fun. It's an opportunity to go have fun and unwind. So our brand partners in Southern Africa, here is an opportunity. For some of you in Johannesburg, you just stroll from your house to Sun City. I know some of you will be taking the bus and flights. I heard on the last call where you asked about those in Durban who would have to take the flights. The same thing applies to others in other parts of Southern Africa, might have to take flights to the event. I don't know if you have any question about Sun City, and I'll be glad to share more clarity around those gray areas if you have any. Please indicate if you have any questions or need clarity around the Sun City. We didn't get any question for the PAYLINE and POWERLINE. But if you have any after this call, please reach out to me and I'll be glad to provide the clarity that you need. All right. So remember that for you to qualify for Sun City, you need to generate a total of 1,500 volume from your personally sponsored brand partners or customers. New brand partners or customers. So if you've started those activities, awesome. I already have your names on the report sheet for today. I see all of your activities. Congratulations, congratulations. So keep doing more, keep qualifying. Remember that 1,500 is the minimum threshold. It only puts you in the qualifying round. It doesn't make you the winner. In order to be the winner or to be part of the winners, you would need to accumulate the highest volume. And so when we're tabulating this report, we're looking at the highest volume, with 1,500 being the minimum threshold. Thank you everyone for getting on this call. Exciting things are coming. Don't forget that we're connecting with our brand partners in Southern Africa, in Johannesburg this Saturday. Exciting. We've been asking for in-person connection. This is an amazing opportunity. Get on your contact list and start, chatting away with all of your contacts. Here is an opportunity to connect with PartnerCo in person and get on board with us. We are your one-stop partnership for wellness, for health, and for lifestyle.
Super amazing. Thank you, Blessing. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Also for Nigeria, we'll be announcing the date for our in-person connection very soon. I can't wait to connect with everyone. I can't wait to meet you all in person, to have a super Saturday with you. A lot of amazing and exciting things we have in store as we connect in person. Thank you so much, Bridget, for being on this call. I've used Bridget over and over. Thank you so much, Susan. Thank you for being on the call, Precious. You can unmute and say your goodbyes. Abiodun, thank you so much. Thank you once again, Yolande, for being on this call as a partner council.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sulaiman. Thank you so much. Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Inijabode.
Thanks so much, Blessing, for using my name and giving me PBs.
Amazing. When I look at the screen, the first name that comes is Bridget. Bridget, amazing. Bridget, you're going to do great things in our company. We can't wait to continue to celebrate you and every other brand partners on this call. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Blessing. Bye.
Bye now. Have a beautiful evening.
Thank you,
Enjoy the rest of
Blessing.
your evening.
Thank you. Same to you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Blessing. Bye.
Thank you once again.
Bye. Thank you, Blessing. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you so much. Thank you, Taylor.